in his classes. The math made sense and connections were made from one topic to the next. But Dr. Holman's influence really went beyond the mathematics for me. On many occasions, I would run into Dr. Holman when I was in town for a track meet or a football game. I had many short conversations with Dr. Holman on those occasions. It was at some point during one of those conversations that I realized something. Dr. Holman had conversational skills. He had people skills that were different than other people. Every time we had a conversation, he seemed that he made it about me. He would ask how I was doing. He would ask how my parents were doing. He would ask how one of my sisters was doing. The amazing part was he remembered details that showed up in future conversations. His interest was genuine, and that genuine interest made me feel valued. This was a teacher taking an interest in me, not just as a math student, but as a person. We all want to feel valued for what we do. I'm hoping each of you can remember a time when someone said something to you that made you feel good about yourself. It could have been your boss, a coworker, or a teacher. Those words go a long way in instilling value in each of us. And when we feel valued, we will perform better and we will work harder. From those non-math conversations I had with Dr. Holman, I realized the importance of making people feel valued. I felt if I could improve in instilling value in people, then I could be even more effective as a teacher and coach. I knew the impact that feeling had on me, and I felt it could have the same impact on the students I taught and the athletes I coached. A couple years later, I ran into Dr. Holman at a math teachers convention in Jamestown, North Dakota. I had just finished checking into the hotel and was walking out as Dr. Holman was walking in. We greeted each other briefly, and I headed out to my vehicle. As I got into my vehicle, I realized this was my opportunity. I was going to put my people skills practice to test. I was going to have a conversation with Dr. Holman, and it wasn't going to be about me. So I parked my car as quickly as I could and headed back into the lobby. Dr. Holman had just finished checking into the hotel. So as I walked up to him, I started up a conversation. I asked him how the school year was going. How were his classes? Was there potential for math teachers coming out of Minot State? We talked for about 10 minutes before I headed to my hotel room. I distinctly remember walking down that hallway thinking about how proud I was of that conversation. And then it dawned on me. That 10-minute conversation, we had spent the first 2 minutes me asking him questions about how he was doing, and we had spent the last 8 minutes with him asking me about how my family was doing. He had done it so genuinely and within the flow of conversation that it just seemed natural. I didn't even notice it. I obviously still had work to do. For the last 25 years, I've continued to work hard to improve those skills, to be better at holding conversations with the students I teach and the athletes I coach, where they feel valued because it is about them. I have worked to become better at being present in those conversations so I can be the one reciting details in future conversations. What Dr. Holman taught me in the math classroom was amazing, but what he taught me about connecting with people was even more important. I try hard to make connections with each student I teach. It might be a 16-year-old girl who is growing up in a tough environment and doesn't like mathematics. It's not on her to change. It's on me to create an environment where she wants to be there. It's on me to find a way to connect with this young girl, to listen, to know more about her, to make sure she feels valued. If I can make this connection with her, then I have a chance to help her learn math and be the best student she can be. I hope this makes sense when you think about your future jobs. The best people make others around them better. They do so by making people feel good about themselves, by instilling value in each of them. As the head coach of the United States Paralympic sled hockey team, my job is very simple: to get the absolute best out of people and to win hockey games. I coach 17 men who are outstanding athletes but arrived at our team in much different ways. We have guys who lost a leg to cancer. We have others who lost one or both legs in some type of accident, be it a car or boating accident. We have guys who were born with a condition that restricts the use of their legs or doesn't allow them to use their legs at all. And we have guys, of course, who were injured in the war in Iraq and Afghanistan. While I don't consider myself an expert when it comes to physical disabilities, I've learned a lot about physical disabilities. and I've learned a lot about the challenges that come with them. The guys who I coach deal with the physical and emotional challenges that don't go away. Before the X's and O's of hockey matter, these guys must feel like they're an essential part of the team. In our conversations, I listen to understand, not to reply. I want to not only hear what they say, but understand what might not be said. If I can understand, then I can begin to instill value and build a relationship that will allow me to help them be their absolute best. Winning games starts with instilling value and building relationships. My students periodically ask me if I have a favorite teacher. The answer is always Dr. Holman. He taught me so much about math, but he indirectly taught me so much more about people and how that part matters more if I want to be the best teacher and coach that I can be. Who I teach matters more than what I teach or how I teach. It's about the people. I don't know if I'll ever be as good at those people skills as Dr. Holman is. It just seems so natural with him, but I will keep trying. I hope the skills I have spoken about this morning resonate with each of you. I came to this university for a degree in mathematics, but I got so much more. I hope each of you can say the same. My intention this morning, as I spoke, was not to devalue the importance of learning that comes with earning a master's degree, but instead to challenge each of you to combine that learning with the people and relationship building skills that will make a difference in what you do as you go forward. You might run a business, teach a class, or coach a team. I challenge each of you to make every person in that business, every person in that class, and every person in that team feel valued for who they are. Congratulations on your outstanding accomplishment of completing your master's degree. And remember, you can accomplish anything you want with this degree if you combine your knowledge with the skills that make people feel valued and ultimately bring out the best in each of them. Thank you, congratulations, and have a great day.
Thank you, David. It is now time to begin the hooding. Candidates, please rise. After your name is called, please come to the center stage for placement of the hood, pause for a photograph, and then proceed to the end of your row. When the last person returns to the row, that row may be seated. Doctors Penny Craven and Lori Geller will now hood the candidates for the Education Specialist in School Psychology. Megan Allard. Avery Carlson. Jamira Hernandez Gonzalez. Christine Schneider. Taylor Smock. Doctors Daniel Kahn, Laura Zuka-Scott, and Lori Geller will now hood the candidates for the Master of Education with concentrations in art, cognitive science, curriculum and instruction, English, and reading. Juliana Dubray. Lauren Heidi. Kaya Hove. Tiana Johnson. Matthew Kuski. Sydney Nelson. Rayson Renfro. Doctors Christy Berg and Lori Geller will now hood the candidates for the Master of Science in Information Systems. Abigail Amisa. Nicey Joy. Anna Loza. Princewill Noma. Doctors Andy Birch and Lori Geller will now hood the candidates for Masters of Science in Management. Parker Collette. Stephanie Metcalf. Marcus Nielsen. Cassandra Newman. Genevieve Poitra. Daryl Rice Jr. Jameson Rudolfina. Ruksar Taznuv. Doctors Terry Ekman, Syriac Joy, and Lori Geller will now hood the candidates for the Master of Science in Sports Management. Lauren Blight. Cole Clementic. Simon Conrad. Daniel Duarte. Haley Grainer. Jeremiah Johnson. Shane Carey. Maria Paula Pacheco Martinez, earning a master's in both sports management and management. Blake Patterson. Travis Rybczynski. Craig Schmick. Samuel Weeder, earning a master's in both sports management and management. Doctors Holly Peterson and Lori Geller will now hood the candidates for the Master of Arts in Teaching Special Education with a concentration in deaf and hard of hearing. Ensley Anderson. Joseph Eliza Wright. Doctors Holly Peterson and Lori Geller will now hood the candidates for the Master of Science in Special Education with concentrations in early childhood special education, education of the deaf, and special education strategist. Carolyn Carroll. Luke Charlie. Marie Kater. Anne-Marie Decoto. Mackenzie Hanovan. Martin Klepka. Maria Parks. Geraldine Schmid. Doctors Mary Houston and Lori Geller will now hood the candidates for the Master of Science in Speech-Language Pathology. Rihanna Austin. Megan Ackerman. Magdalene Anderson. Madeline Beam. Monica Bravo. Alyssa Kaur. Michaela Erfley. Julia Friesen. Kirsten Gutenberg. Jory Holston. Emma Howe. Jenna Johnston. Amy Lang. Kayla McNaughton. Michelle Manier. Kate Massey. Rachel McLean. Caitlin Miller. Rachel Mosman. Alicia Murillo. Jamie Odlum. Alicia O'Hara. Lauren Pickard. Melissa Podrushny. Alexis Radke. Grace Rancier. Janie Savicle. Kiera Schwalik. Alexis Smith. Haley Wickham. This concludes the hooding portion of the ceremony. Dr. Geller will now announce the recipients of the Citation for Excellence Award.
Each year, faculty members are invited to nominate outstanding graduate students to be recognized with a Citation for Excellence. The Citation for Excellence is awarded by the Graduate School in recognition of a graduate's outstanding achievement, evidenced by completion of an exemplary thesis or an original research project, professional presentations, leadership in the profession, or other documented achievements which extend beyond the typical expectation of the student's graduate program. This year, we are pleased to recognize two recipients, Madeline Beam and Courtney Sabo. Sure. Dr. Houston, please come forward to introduce Madeline, and Madeline, please come to the podium to receive your award.
In 2020, when Maddie first stepped onto Minot State's campus as an undergraduate student, I doubt she imagined herself standing here today. Like many students, she was focused on completing courses and earning her bachelor's degree. During those early years, she was told a troubling statistic that would shape her research path. Up to 80% of young people in juvenile detention centers have undiagnosed language disorders. When asked her first semester of graduate school what research question interested her, Maddie didn't hesitate. She wanted to understand why so many incarcerated youth with language disorders were falling through the cracks. This wasn't just academic curiosity. It reflected her deep commitment to serving vulnerable populations. What followed was a master class in determination. Maddie embarked on a nationwide survey of juvenile correctional facilities to assess staff knowledge of developmental language disorders. Anyone who's navigated institutional research knows this is no small undertaking. Beyond our own institutional review board approval, Maddie faced a labyrinth of state-specific requirements, modifying surveys, employee notifications, and mountains of additional paperwork. Where many might have scaled back their ambitions, Maddie leaned in, handled much of this complex administrative burden herself, until nearly every state granted research approval. Her perseverance yielded remarkable opportunities. Last October, Maddie presented her findings at the National Symposium on Juvenile Services in Salt Lake City, sharing insights with the very professionals who work directly with these youth. Just 2 months later, she presented at the American Speech Language Hearing Association conference with over 15,000 attendees in Seattle, Washington, bringing critical awareness to our profession about this underserved population. Throughout this journey, I've watched Maddie transform from a curious student into a poised researcher. She's faced every challenge with grace, accepting feedback thoughtfully, navigating obstructions creatively, and maintaining an unwavering commitment to her research question, even when the path grew difficult. Maddie, as your advisor, I couldn't be prouder. This citation of excellence celebrates not just your strong academic standing and exceptional thesis, but the remarkable person behind it. Someone who saw an injustice and chose to address it through rigorous, compassionate scholarship. Your work doesn't just contribute to our field, it has the potential to change lives. Congratulations on this well-deserved recognition. Your work inspires confidence in the bright future of our field, with talented scholars like you leading the way.
Dr. Borisenkoff, please come forward to introduce and honor Courtney. Courtney unfortunately was not able to attend today, but we'll learn a little bit about her.
Thank you, Dr. Geller. Good morning, everyone. It's an incredible honor to be standing here today to celebrate the achievements of an outstanding graduate, Courtney Savo, who has been awarded the prestigious Graduate Citation for Excellence. Courtney is graduating with a Master of Science in Disability Human Services and has consistently demonstrated excellence not only in the classroom, but also in her research, leadership, and service to the field. As someone who has had the privilege of serving as Courtney's academic advisor throughout both her undergraduate and graduate studies, I can personally attest to her exceptional dedication and intellect. Academically, Courtney has excelled beyond expectations. She graduated with a 3.37 GPA in her undergraduate studies, and she's now completing her master's degree with a perfect 4.0 GPA. This level of achievement reflects not just her mastery of complex subject matter, but also her discipline, motivation, and perseverance. But what truly sets Courtney apart is how she lives out the mission of our graduate program: to prepare high-quality professionals who lead with knowledge, compassion, and purpose. In her professional role at a human services agency in South Carolina, she's already applying what she's learned to mentor colleagues and elevate the standards of care and service for people with developmental disabilities. She is a leader in every sense of the word. Courtney's scholarly contributions have also reached a national audience. Alongside a fellow graduate student, she co-authored a peer-reviewed journal article entitled Diversity, Equity, and Inclusion Within Human Service Organizations. Published in the Journal of Business Management, Commerce, and Research, this article emerged from her work in a leadership course, and it has contributed meaningfully to the academic literature on inclusive practice in human services. Her master's thesis, The Impact of Motivation on the Implementation of Person-Centered Care for Direct Support Professionals, is a shining example of excellence in graduate research. Her thesis committee praised it for its innovative design, sophisticated analysis, and practical importance. Courtney's ability to independently design and carry out such high-quality research is a testament to her intellectual in fact, her contributions have already drawn the attention of the American Association on Intellectual and Developmental Disabilities, one of the most prestigious organizations in the field. The results of Courtney's thesis have been accepted for presentation at the 149th annual meeting of the American Association on Intellectual and Developmental Disabilities that will be held in Washington, D.C. this June. Courtney and I will be traveling to the conference to share her findings with scholars and practitioners from around the world. An extraordinary opportunity for any graduate student. Moreover, Courtney plans to submit her thesis findings for publication in a peer-reviewed academic journal, further cementing her place as a scholar practitioner who is shaping the future of the field. I can say with confidence that the future in the field of disability, that her future in the field of disability human services is incredibly bright. In every way, Courtney exemplifies what the Graduate Citation for Excellence is all about. Her academic performance, leadership, and original research have gone above and beyond the usual expectations of a graduate program. She embodies the values of critical inquiry, creativity, discovery, and leadership, core tenets of the MSU Graduate School's mission. Please join me in congratulating Courtney Sabo, a scholar, a leader, and a true example of graduate excellence.
Before we officially recognize the graduates here one more time, I just want to say a few thank yous. Thank you to Kelsey, our Dr. Higginson, our leader, as well as our guest speaker, Mr. David Hoff, Dr. Holman, who's also my favorite professor. We influenced a lot of people. But I want to thank the faculty and the staff who help make all of this possible for our students and support them, and help prepare them for their next adventure, their next journey. I also want to recognize all of you who are here and thank all of the family and the friends who have probably answered phone calls, texts, whatever it is, and supported your graduates as well. So I think we should give a round of applause to all of them. All right, graduates, please rise. Ladies and gentlemen, let me introduce the Minot State University Graduate School Class of 2025. Thank you all for attending, and I invite you to join us at 10 a.m. over at the Dome for the Minot State University commencement. Please allow the recessional to clear the hall. Thank you all for coming.